Is the new James Bond film cursed you or just losing the plot? The explosion is the latest setback to affect production of the film known as Bond 25, the 25th and latest in the hugely profitable series based on Ian Fleming's books that began in 1962 and has earned well over $2 billion worldwide. The UK's health, Bond 25 has been hit with a series of problems that, though in some ways not unusual for a production of its scale, are causing repeated delays and suggest a sense of crisis is enveloping it, and there is even talk of a curse. Shooting had to be part of the difficulties the Bond film is facing is a result of its attempts to overhaul and reposition a series that despite the strength of its traditionalist appeal, looks in danger of becoming rapidly outdated in the current climate. There's no doubt, though Bond films are hardly woke, representation has been improving over the years, though I think there is still a long way to go when it comes to female characters. The cavalier treatment of Monica Bellucci in Spectre springs to mind. I am excited to, however, the extraordinary box office success of Skyfall and its follow-up, Spectre, the second and third highest grossing films of all time in the UK, has meant that the series has had to cater to growing fan demands and wider scrutiny in the press and social media. Smith says the challenge will be balancing political correctness with reassuring their core audience that James Bond is still a traditionally masculine man and avoiding a backlash. Trolls are very quick. MSN are empowering women in sport this summer. Find out more of Gallery of James Bond stars then and now photos.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.